All right, we're live here on YouTube Live. Bear with me while I get this. Hold on. There you go. All right, we're on YouTube Live, everybody. Yeah. I have no idea. Hold on, YouTube Live is on. All right, Troy, we're ready when you are.
Well, Sam, great jerseys.
Gorgeous.
Indeed.
You're everything's mic'd up. You're on live.
Okay.
Just let you know that. Bernie Pindeck, everyone.
What's going on, guys?
Everyone commend Bernie Pindeck. After the draft, where a lot of guys didn't get taken, Bernie said, "You know what? There's a spot on the 1.5 team. No one gets a chance. I want the spot. I want to play. Whatever it takes, I'm going to make them a contender."
I'm in, baby.
So you're going to have to be the leader of that team.
Oh yeah. I don't know. These guys have some pretty solid kids.
Hey, listen,
I'll tell
you
you.
don't realize the league is at a level that you never expected. Here, this is live. True. Is the angle good? Too deep. I gotta go. All right, good. We're good. And we're being mic'd up. All right, guys. All right, boys. Let me know if the angle is okay. We're ready to start. Everything is ready to go. Troy! Troy!
Sorry, sit.
All right, boys. Cut her up. Yella, because the second Troy comes to start it. All right, we're going to announce the books for the live members over here. Lineup is as follows. Hello, you have your lineup, bring it in.
Danny, whenever you're ready, we're ready.
I'm ready. Troy's coming right now. All right, the lineup is as follows. Jackie Cohen leading off.
Jesse, bring it in here. I'll fund it. I'll fund it right here. Go best.
Batting second, Stephen J. Gindy. Batting third, Joe Seferati.
It'll be Tuesday. Do you special invitation?
Batting fourth, Nussi. Yank my balls, bitch. Batting fifth, Nathan Zolta.
Sam, you get to save money on Haleo's jerseys?
Zolta, I don't get it. Batting sixth,
Have their own jerseys.
Jabba. I know, these are them. Batting six, Jabba. Batting seven,
Bring it in.
David Shrem. Pick up David Shrem. Batting eight, Morty Shrems. You have back-to-back Shrems. Batting nine, Aharon Cohen, and they're missing the 10th player. Steven, you're missing a number 10 pinner. Your lineup only has 9. Zolta. I missed Albert Zolta. Sorry, guys. All right, Hillel. Who's running the lineup for me?
Who's got the field?
We got a flip. Troy, we got a flip. Where's Troy?
Now we gotta cut the chit-chat.
Troy! Troy! You ready? All right, we're getting ready to start. Troy was taking a leak. Sorry, guys. All right, where's your catcher? Ike. Ike,
Yeah, what's up?
come here.
Not our catcher.
Who's the catcher? Call me.
That's why. Oh, he's a big guy. Hey, come back. Come back. All right, boys. Who is the captain? Oh.
Bro, what's your point?
Can I have a coin? Hey, here we go. Give me a captain.
You got a coin?
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up, big money?
How you doing? What's up, sexy? Okay, good. Thank God. No, it's a good day then.
Ready? Yeah, he said 7. It's fine. Pull it, pull it. Steven, you want choice game 1 or 2?
Go back. We'll take choice game.
You have choice game 1. You want to battle or you want to play the field?
Choice game 1, they got it. No,
They want to toss. They have choice game 2. All right, Hillel on the field. Foamrollers, you're up. Who took the book? Six.
Sorry, other way around. Hey, let's go, gentlemen. One, two, three. Order with me. Sandy, announce the order.
book from Sit. All right, let's go. We're getting ready to start the game right now. Missed the pregame huddles. I'm going to try my best. And look who's here. It's Jordy. Jordy, since I'm manning highlights, if you want to do play-by-play, it's all yours.
Isn't softball like tennis? No coaching from sideline? Okay.
Jackie Cohen, Stephen Gindi, Joseph Ferrati, Nusi Yakubovich, Nathan Zolta, Albert Zolta, Jabba, Shrem, then Morty Shrem, then Ahadon. All right, somebody hold book while I do this. Oh shit, you don't have the mask for that you have the goalie mask. No, because the GoPro only goes on the regular mask. All right, boys and girls, welcome to game one. We have 1.5 playing the field, home team game one. And we have the Foamrollers leading off. I'll tell you one thing, 1.5 looks extremely confident. Very confident. Yes. Push that ball, somebody. And guess what, guys? We have a vantage point. We never see this ever. The umpire is actually umpiring from behind the pitcher's mound. College rules. It's actually better for you. Trust me, it's better. And stepping to the plate, first at-bat of the season for the Foamrollers, Jackie Cohen. Fun fact, Jackie Cohen actually was involved in a fender bender earlier today. And he's still gutted it out here. And he takes ball one. You see the jitters by 1.5. They look pretty tense. And Jackie Cohen takes strike one.
Why is he umping from there?
And he pops him up and he's flailing at that one. One away.
College rules. Why is he umping from there? College rules. College rules? But that doesn't make any sense. Sure does.
Nusi Yakubovich is complaining about the umpire right now. Right now it looks like Hillel 1.5 is comfortable and the Foamrollers are out of sorts.
All right.
The mound's not in. Hitting team, that. If you could get it. Shit.
Let's go.
Steven.
Sorry.
Really? If the mound's not going in, get rid of it and I'll get the line machine for it.
You only have 3 outfielders?
Take it off the field. Take it off the field. It's dangerous.
Steve, why is the dirt so soft today?
It's not.
No?
Regular.
Always like this?
Yeah. Stephen Gindi. One out, nobody on. And Conan. Jackie Cohen didn't really make him work on the first at-bat. You know you're getting a major league at-bat for Steven. And he pulls him out on strikes. 2 away.
Sam,
Yeah.
that was wide, man.
6 inches off the plate.
That was
New
bad.
umpire, 6 inches.
Get it on camera.
That's all Sammy gives, bro.
No, I'm saying, we'll watch it.
Oh, that was way out.
He does this for years. He does this in the YMSL. 2 out, nobody on. So Ferrari takes ball 1. They're playing him really deep in the outfield. Ball 2-0. And there's a called strike. There's strike 2. So Ferrari does not like the calls, but they look good to me from here. Two out, nobody on, 2 strikes. And he walks in. That's the first base runner for the Foam Rollers. It looks like the umpire is calling anything in the strike zone vicinity. On the release! On the release! Troy, on the release! On the release! 2 out, runner on first. Mr. Yakubovich. Takes a call, strike 1. Ball's low. He's not giving him the low strike, but he's giving him the high one. Let's see how Ancona adjusts to that. Ground ball in the vacant hole. Nicely gloved, but everybody's safe. 2 on, 2 out. Perennial slugger Nathan Zolta steps to the plate. Great stop by the second baseman, but he just couldn't get the ball out of his glove. Let's see if Zolta can capitalize and go on top for the Foam Rollers. 2 on, 2 out. After a 2-out walk and an infield hit, Foam Rollers yet to make good contact off Ancona. That ball's low. Upstairs, 2-0. This is the first real test for Michael Ancona's young M&S career. 3-0. He's 1 pitch away of loading him up with younger brother, little Zolta, on deck. There's a strike. You know Zolta didn't want to walk over there. Goes the other way. Get that ball. Who's on that ball? Throw it in. Two on, 2 out. Base hit left field! Foam Rollers go on top 1-0, and the left fielder overruns it. Nussie's gonna score, and that deep playing left fielder definitely burned him. 2-0 Foam Rollers, and they're gonna have to learn real quick over here because their feet are in the fire. All right, guys, their left fielder is literally playing on the warning track all 5 batters this inning, and it already burned them. They're gonna have to learn. Runner on second, 2 out, 2 in. There's strike 1 called. Little Z. Ooh, he calls the high strike. 0-2. He has got to protect. He's been calling anything close. Goes the other way. And he makes the catch. Recovers after he takes a step in. We go to the bottom of the first. Score is 2-0 Foam Rollers. Listen, after the first 2 guys got out on that Stephen Gindy strikeout looking, which was very questionable call. It was like looked outside to me. You got to sign up for that. Taking 2 runs with nobody on base, that's a great job.
I know how to do it.
There are errors. Second baseman gets another 100%.
Huh?
The second baseman, ground ball,
I don't know.
it's a base hit. It's a base hit. Everything's a base hit this inning.
Just do no errors?
This inning, there were no errors.
No, I'm saying in general. Do you want me to write in errors?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't know.
I thought you were asking me about that inning.
No, I'm saying.
Only if it's a definitive error, if there's any degree of difficulty.
If he touches his glove, I don't give a shit how hard the ball's hit.
Once there's a degree of difficulty to it, benefit to the hitter. again. Very true. And this is tough. Did anyone see where that ball went up there? Jabba, when you can, not this inning, you're going to be wearing the GoPro. They're going to put it on you before I put the mask on you. Yeah. We got one tonight. All right, now we have this young battery mate, young, exciting Eddie Harari, and fresh off Israel and down 30 pounds, Jack Jabba Beta. 30 pounds, right? And now listen, Harari is just as much as a rookie as the entire 1.5 squad. He's, what is he, 19 years old? But he carries himself as if he's at least over 25. So you'll see his confidence right now on the mound. You'll see his demeanor. I think he carries himself really a guy definitely not his age. So let's see how this pans out. This is 1.5's first at-bat of the M&S season. Here's one left field. Nussi Yakubovic. He was in the World Series. Lead off. See, actually, his body just doesn't make sense. His legs move like Fred Flintstone.
That's Edward Arkin. You haven't seen it yet.
Lead off batter for Hillel. Ground ball up the middle. First pitch swinging. Base hit. Great start for 1.5. Who's got the book? Got it? Who's handling the book? Who's handling the book? Single. Runner on first, nobody out. Bottom of the first. Ball one. Eddie Harari, first pitch of the season, getting the base hit. There's a strike before you got one right over the place. Runner on first, nobody out. Just missed low.
This guy throws meatballs.
Really good at that.
Bunch of meatballs.
That's a funky pitch. Good job, Eddie Harari.
Jackie, don't go to 3, Jack. Here we go.
Runner on first, nobody out. We have 2 strikes on 6. Hitting team on that? Thrown in. Time. First inning. Right, that's what I'm saying. Runner on first, nobody out. Foamrollers up 2-0 in the bottom of the first. Fisted foul.
Keep going, Eddie. Make him ready, okay? Keep going, Jackie.
Good. That was there or not? That was there or not?
Runner on first, nobody out. In the bottom of the first. And Sid takes call, strike 3. Good pitch by Eddie Harari.
Let's go, Marty.
And the neophyte is a deer in headlights.
Same pitch that Gindy struck out. He's calling it both ways. I don't think they're
Guy's throwing
strikes.
meatballs.
No, he throws hard. And he has that
Meatball.
low motion. I like it.
Meatballs.
He's 20 years, 19
I'm
years
saying
old.
meatballs. If this team has any chance, it's because of the pitchers.
Runner on first. Where was that? This kid's supposed to be good, right?
I know that.
Consider him, Marty.
I mean, we should check his birth certificate.
Oh! Yeah, he looks like Danny Almonte. Hitting team! Marty Antony claims to be 18 years old, but he looks like minimum 35.
What's that movie?
Yeah,
The three guys,
It was a baseball movie with the bench warmers.
bench warmers,
Yeah.
and
It's
the
per-
Mexican guy.
Yeah, super. Wow, look at Safarati's arm, just showing it off whenever he can. Guy pops it in there, just doesn't even breathe.
Yeah, he's a monster.
What's this guy's name?
I don't know.
True Khalil guy? What's the matter?
They're that young.
What's Batter's name? Oh, Charlesy. Charlesy Saria, another 35-year-old, 18-year-old. I don't know where these guys came out of the woodwork. Jabba cleaning the plate, doing the home plate umpire a service, being that he's not at home plate.
There you go. Come on, Jackie. Oh, he's scared of you.
Listen,
He's scared of you.
the Halal squad, I don't think they have. Oh, it's a nice shot. There's the catch, and they get out of it, and we go to the second inning. The score is 2-0 Foamrollers.
Hey, here we go. Here we go. Go, go, go. Hey, here we go. Guys, we got the book. Where's the book?
Sammy has it, right?
Jabba. Joe, stay third, Joe.
Sammy, give me the book.
Say what?
Give me the book.
Sammy, took it. Go after him, Mike. Go after him, Mike. Come on. Oh, you're okay. You're okay.
Joe's got it.
Joe.
It's very easy.
Yeah, I know.
Circle, single, double, triple, or home run, and you get the error. You're right. It's like actually like pretty rudimentary. Job.
Go.
That's
Why on that? Yes. Joe has to announce the lineup.
All right, Jabba's first time in this league since that Pittsburgh Pirate wild card player of the week game a few years back. Natan Safdie was the captain of that team. He shipped off to Israel. Yeah, he won the team, right? He was the teammate.
Don't tell me. I've been asleep for a long time.
He was like 40 points. What? I looked at him like, oh, dude.
On and low, Dave. Show him how it's done.
Joe West, where are your keys?
Huh?
Where are your keys?
In my bag in the middle, right in front. I left something in the car. No problem. Bag closest to the fence. Keep going, keep going. No, 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 no. All the way that one on the floor line. Keep going. No, no, no. Keep going right there. Right in front on top. Yeah, go inside on top. Dave, throw, Dave! Come on! Come on, go! See the ball! See it throw! Go, go, go! Go! Come on, Dave! Come on! Serious? Steven! What's the rule, Steven? No, no! We use a runner, we use Ruben.
2 runners.
On Dwight, on
Runner on first after a leadoff. David Trimmer, what do you do? I missed it.
He hit a fly ball to left field.
That's
a dinker.
muscled. Second base. Flips. No throw.
A fly ball to left field. A dinker. He was playing.
He's playing him so
like
deep.
left center deep. Yeah, and he couldn't get that.
So
He
far, that's
also
what
didn't
did
look
them in the last game.
He didn't get a good
too.
read either. He doesn't look so stiff out there. I mean, he looks stiff out there.
That's a 35-year-old, 18-year-old out there. Yeah.
Is it? No.
Yeah.
Left field.
Anthony.
Yeah, I thought.
So I don't Cohen. This is A.B. Cohen's son, his youngest son. This is his first time playing in these leagues.
No, the guy in center field.
Yeah, you're right. You can tell from his beard.
This is one of A.B. Cohen's son.
This is A.B. Cohen's son. He's the youngest player to get drafted in M&S. Just by his name alone, he got drafted.
Yeah, that was fair. That was fair. I couldn't see. That was fair.
I thought it was foul.
It landed on top of the bag.
I thought it was foul. I thought he put it on the other side of the bag before the bag. And it was a question mark because they took him early. He was like 17 years old. They took him early in like the 7th round, and so many guys were on the board.
How long has this league been around for?
This is the 11th year.
So I definitely played in your first year, so I came
You
as a
played in the
17.
Mariners. You played was your first year. Won the World Series with Jackie.
With JoJo?
No,
No.
Jackie Towell, Mariners. A.B.
No,
Cohen
with
was your pitcher.
JoJo also? Oh, no.
No,
because
he
we
wasn't
won with
around then.
JoJo also.
That was before JoJo.
So then I must have been 17 in the league.
Yeah, 18. You were 18.
Something like that, yeah. Because I'm 27, so 10, 11 years ago, 17, 18.
No, the first year was only 14, so it was very sketch.
So I wasn't really that year.
Yeah, you're up right now. You gotta put it on before the games. So, give me a second. Put on yourself, get comfortable. GoPro record. Good. I have to adjust it, by the way. Let me see it, Jack. Let me see it. Jack. Yeah. Hey, coming down. I have to adjust it. Give me a second. Can you speak the name about my comment? Next inning probably, but I'll tell you when.
Do like a 15-inch stretch, like teams can't go, like they can't go to the mound or like kind of like every inning. That's the time to do it. Or you can set up a good for a shit.
In the perfect world.
No, it's so.
All right, sorry guys, I'm not doing play-by-play. I'm trying to figure out the tech stuff. We have runner on first after a line drive bullet by Bernie Pindek, who somehow, some way is the oldest guy in their team, and he's like 20. A 20-year-old's your veteran. It means a lot of trouble, but they're gonna need a big base hit right here from Ancona, but Nussi's playing him shallow. Let's see if it bites him.
Yeah.
Weak ground ball, foul. I can't connect to the GoPro. It's pissing me off. Not working.
No. Right.
It's a terrible bat. It's broken. All right, GoPro's not working, and I'm not in the mood to fix it. Give me a few minutes.
Get it rattled! Get it rattled! Yeah. High low, no. High.
All right, who's got the book?
Hasn't thrown a strike yet. All swinging that ball. Let's go. Here comes number 2.
Yeah, high low, it's ball 2.
Can Deck let it off?
Get it rattled, yeah.
Can Deck let it off?
I think so.
Base hit, center field.
Someone on third base. Someone at third. Someone pick up third base. BC, you want to close third? Come on, Ike, get that running, baby.
All right, let's do this. We have 2 on, 1 out. Two on, 1 out, bottom of the second.
Hey, you want me to do the book?
You want to do it?
Yeah.
Ike, let's go, kids.
2 on, 1 out, bottom of the second. Hillel is threatening. That was overthrown right there by Harari.
You do balls and strikes?
Yeah. 2 on, 1 out, bottom of the second. 1.5 down, 2-0. High fly ball. There for the catch. 2 away. Tags up. 2 away. Yeah, out. You saw he flew out there. Runners in the corners. 2 out. Runners in the corners. 2 out. Bottom of the second.
Cracking! It hurts with
1.5.
It hurts with 2!
Love a base hit from Adis.
Intensity is high! Let's go! Ah!
There's strike 1. Low.
What's PO?
Runners in the corners. 2 out. Bottom of the second. Adis. Eddie Harari deals ball 3. One more bet. 2. Runners in the corners. 2 out. Bottom of the second. Oof. Two on, 2 out. Counts 2 and 2 in the bottom of the second. Deuces are wild. Here's Adis, big moment here. Takes ball 3. One more bad one. And they're loaded up. Let's see if they could actually punch in an RBI opportunity. Takes something off it. Gets the pop-up. Shrem there for the catch. And they strand a runner on third as we go to the top of the third. Score 2-0 Foamrollers. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little shocked that they're in this game this late in the game. I think the Foamrollers aren't as strong as I thought. I know it's only one time through.
That good, honestly. I don't know if it's that good. I mean, they're big guys.
Listen, they have players.
They're also new players.
Yeah, you could say that. You could say that about everybody in this
They
league.
weren't really. No one really like broke the ball. You know, they were all really soft. They're liners. Listen, they got to run the ball.
Oh, bold prediction from Joe Greenberg. Hillel will sweep. Jordy's got book. Jordy's got book. I'm actually cracking up.
That pitch was a beauty. I don't know what you took it.
All right, boys. What's going on? Nice shot.
Thank you.
EP. Way to stroke it.
Can't strand the bases first and third like that.
No. Yeah. Yeah, no, that's you get a run over there, it's the game.
Playing left field. That's what, by the way.
Why is your left field playing so deep? It has to be. You're not being better.
Now, because these guys are more better than I am. Can you got the whole damn life.
Stop. So it doesn't mean they make them smart.
True. But,
And they don't know the batters. You know the batters.
I want him. I know the batters.
No, but
No, but that scoop up, that's...
there's warning them, and then there's actually implementing game
No, I
plans.
told him.
The kid was playing on the warning track for Nathan Zolta. I don't care.
That's what I'm doing about it.
I don't care. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, come on,
Hot
come on.
shot,
There you
Jackie.
go.
Cleanly fielded. Nicely
go.
played.
Good play, Ralph.
Listen, these kids have fundamentals. The only time they're going to actually lose because of their age is because they're just not mentally experienced yet. But fundamentally, they're there.
Put them on the road. What is that?
The ditch is huge, though. It's huge. My head is just popping
The
out.
excavator, baby.
Look at this. Look at my back.
Allie Marshall. Dude. Oh my God, that's terrible looking. JoJo Sue, coming to the booth. I want you to color commentate and all your, you have a lot of.
Jojo, I gotta say, by the way?
JoJo has a high intellect, so we're gonna hear a lot of his eloquent words.
Yeah.
JoJo, talk about last night a little bit. Talk
last
about
night?
and tell me what you see in front of you.
Well, since I just showed up.
Louder.
and-
The microphone's right here. Hold on.
Listen,
Hold on.
Into it, Joe.
Go.
Come on.
since I just showed up, Ooh, that's a foul. That's a
Foul
foul.
ball.
No, it's not.
What'd Jackie do?
Those burger flips.
Listen, the one thing I'm taking away from this game right now is Hillel's outfield plays way too deep. I don't know.
They are playing very deep.
And they already burned them in the first inning. They
Especially
give
if
up 2
Steven,
runs.
Steven does not hit the ball, that far that they should be playing that deep.
Nathan
They don't
Zolta
know
was
yet.
up. Say again?
They don't know yet.
They don't know yet, but
They're young.
they can't go in an 0-4 hole because of it. Because they can't recover, especially with the talent this year.
They already played?
No, I'm saying this. If they go down 0-2 tonight,
Who we play next?
maybe your team, Swifty.
We play them later. We play them far.
I think they're a better hitting team. than
Watch
this
the fence.
Oh! Whoa! Almost a spectacular grab. Hitting team on that? I'm not sure if the camera angle missed that or got it, but Charlesy Saruya almost made one of those over the fence glove scooping
Because he runs in
catches.
the family.
But he didn't make the play, so it means absolutely nothing.
Because he doesn't run the family.
Stephen Gindy,
Good
nice
stop.
play, Saruya.
There you go.
And Gindy's 0 for 2 to start the season. Nice play by Saruya at first base.
The monster. The beast.
All right, the hulking, muscle glistening Joseph Arati takes the ball inside.
I'm calling the line drive left center gap.
Yeah, it's wide open.
Listen, their outfield is not only playing deep. There's the size of a football field, over 100 yards
They're
in the left center
playing
field.
exactly
Jib, by the way.
straight
Joke.
up, and which is not good.
They're
That's a
playing,
joke.
yeah. Since they have no scouting, it's going to burn them. They're playing straight away,
Yeah.
and
I
they
think
walked
they need
him.
some guys to
I think-
scout some games.
I think if they're watching all the live stream, I send them all the links and they're giving me comments on it. By the way, I think if Joseph Ferrati's shirt is one size bigger, they don't walk him on 4. They got scared. They got scared of the pecs.
That is true. They walked him twice this game. Joseph Ferrati hasn't swung the bat yet.
Messi Jakubovic, last year, he was leading the league in hitting for the first 5 weeks of the season. And that was an ugly swing.
I don't know. I was very high on him before that happened.
Me too.
You got me so high. And
I was
telling
so
me
excited.
he's playing left field. He's running
He
out
batted
there.
a 630 for 5 weeks last week. And a real 630, not scout.
Was that third inning, top 3?
That was.
Top 3.
Top 3, yeah, 3.
You sure?
Yeah, top 3. Top 3. No, now it's bottom 3. That was top 3.
Why is the Anki playing up there in the umpire?
I don't know. I think
Was
that's
it
what
scared
happened
like?
last night.
What happened last night?
The play at
Oh,
second,
yeah,
you know,
my
it's not a bad
gosh.
idea. You could see it from back there.
Yeah, you can't see like the corners and stuff like that.
It is, it's tough. Like, I just saw a foul ball, I thought it was fair. It went right over third base.
You can't see that.
Can't see.
So why are you playing?
Oh my gosh, my back is in so much pain.
Oh, you fell asleep on the beach or something?
I've been outdoors the past 4 days. I haven't spent a second.
Shirtless?
Yeah.
When you playing?
Feel my back. Just feel it. Feel it. You can feel the heat.
When you playing?
that's
Scramble
not-
eggs on
One of us.
Spit. I'm very confused. Jordy, where's Steven? He's not there.
I don't know where he's from.
All right, where are we now? I just want to point out. 2-0. All right, YouTube Live, I want to point something out that really should be pointed out. Captain of the Foamrollers, last year's World Series champion, perennial defender, Gold Glove candidate every year, always amongst the league leaders in hitting and etc. Stephen Gindy opted to lead by example because they have a full squad. He actually pulled himself out to give Jackie Cohen shortstop for the inning, just to show, hey, if I could sit, everyone could sit, and everyone shut your damn mouth.
You know what, Sam? I think he's scared.
No, he's
Stephen
Gindy. This one guy's not scared of anything. It's him.
No, they do have a good enough field that he could sit.
Well, Jackie Cohen played shortstop in this league for 4 years in a row.
I would take Steven over him, but
Of
definitely
course,
he can
of
handle
course.
the position.
No doubt. You take Stephen over a lot of guys, but it just shows you what a real captain he is, and you got to tip your cap to a guy like that. Like, how many guys would do that?
Yeah, I happen to disagree. I would want my captain on the field if I was the guy that happens to be the
were
odd
captain,
man out.
If you no,
Yes.
but, so here's something about Stephen. Stephen actually is such an advocate for team.
I think as the captain,
Yeah. Ike, move the actual base on the other side of the line. Yeah, and then move the runner's base there. Thank you.
I actually think as the captain, it's his duty to be on the field and be there in a game situation like they will be later on.
Obviously, he's picking
That's
his
how I look
spots.
at it.
No, he's picking his spots.
Right, okay.
Because if I could do it against Hillel, I can't do it against anyone else.
Okay, I see. So against Hillel, you said.
And he's saying if now's an opportunity. I just want to talk about Stephen again. I got to tip your cap where it's due. He actually opted for a 13th player because he felt bad that a guy didn't get drafted. And that's a shot to center field to
Very
Ferrati.
decent thing to do.
That's
Gotta
what you guys
tip
got
your
to do.
cap to him for that. Who was that, Ralph Adis?
That was Adis? That was David
He
Cohen.
flied out.
That's a good stroke
What
right
happened
there.
on fly out? I mean, what happened first on the fly out?
Yeah, I think. It's right out. All right. All right. What do we got? We got one on, one out.
I gotta say, it's a little team. They're not smacking the ball, but they are hitting very leveled swings.
So, again, I think they came a lot more confident than I actually ever thought they were going to. I thought they were going to just shit the bed when they came to the game.
Right.
And they look like they feel like they belong. And I guess that comes with playing together for 4 consecutive years.
Definitely. And that's what we have
100%.
in my squad, and that's 10 years later.
Right, so no, you guys have a much bigger advantage, clear advantage over Hillel. You guys are playing in every league for the last 10 years, and you
Well,
also
of
play
course,
together.
but we do have that togetherness
You
aspect.
have the camaraderie, 100%. It's a big thing. But that's the only thing they have going for them.
Right.
Unless Ancona really starts dealing. So far, I'm not that impressed. It's a foul ball. So this is where you got a question of where home plate umpire is standing. Did he really see that was fair or
Right.
foul?
Those are the bad corners.
It's very tough to see that. But on the other end of the stick, you could see everything out there in the outfield. You could see the bases on all scoops.
Another thing he cannot see, though, is the leading.
Right, that's a big thing. Is peripheral, unless he has 20/20 on that way.
When you have guys like Norwood on base, he might have to
But
go behind the plate.
listen, I don't think this is going to be a nightly occurrence. Very rare do we have a guy standing there.
He actually did it in the spring league
He did it in the spring league in the
when
morning.
there was one ump.
He said at college rules, that's the best vantage point.
Exactly.
And if that's what he says, you got to take his word for
Well,
it.
the truth is, in all leagues that I played in, when there's been only one ump, they've always stood behind the pitcher. Baseball or softball.
Growing up in the Babe Ruth leagues and all these, Colts field, that's where they stand.
No, but when they had 2 umps, they would put one behind them and to fly out for.
Wow, he gunned that in there. Who is that in left field? Little Zolta? Wow, little Zolta just
Yeah, he's on
popped
my
that
team.
ball.
He's on my team on the O's, baby.
He's a good player.
Yeah, he might be going away. We need him for the Orioles organization in the spring league.
What do you think? Who do you think the Ducks are going to pick?
I heard they will be picking the Raw organization because they made a trade Tuna for Leo.
Yeah, but you
Casson,
realize
which is-
Raw swept them with Tuna.
I do, but the Ducks have gotten a lot better since then.
Okay.
Listen, I'm not high on the Ducks. I would pick the Ducks over Raw. That's the truth. I think Raw made a bad trade, honestly. Your brother Max by
I'll take fault
trading
in
for
that
Tuna.
because since Tuna came to the team, he's actually pitching lights out.
He
And
is,
so-
but I think Leo just has more to offer. That's the truth.
But to be fair, Leo wasn't offering it the
And
first 3
Harry
weeks.
Franco's bat, I think, is a lot
Oh, but then you're not
better
paying
than
attention to Saruya. Saruya's bat we
Is
don't
this
need.
Saruya here?
We don't need Saruya's
This
bat.
field.
His glove is actually helping put the team together.
Listen, that's my opinion.
Gotta give and take.
I played Raw on a humongous Harry Franco week.
Yeah. Okay, so you're seeing that. It's easy to say that.
Yeah. And
Anyway,
I played Harry Franco and Leo Casson twice.
that's enough Spring League talk for the evening.
That's true.
Let's turn the page and talk more about the Night League.
All right, what do we just have here?
We just had a fly out.
By
Who was that?
Anthony.
Listen, he came in to be one of their sluggers, and I'm not that impressed. Listen, they're fundamentally there. I think their bats aren't as strong as I wanted them to be. Ancona's good enough to keep teams in the game, but they're going to have 3 or 4 guys really step up to the plate and actually put their hitting shoes on. Nice throw. Holy crap.
Cannon.
On that out, you just gunned it in there. My hand started hurting. What's up? How you doing? Woo.
We have Nathan Zolta coming up to the plate. He got an RBI double.
The way you're playing right now, your team, you're down 6-0.
Yeah, the way you guys are playing against the other teams I've seen so far.
Swifty, Sabon after
Swifty
dark,
was
and
very
your
good.
team.
Sabon was really good, and I honestly believe my team's very good.
Yeah, no, all those 3 are all World Series contenders.
Wait, who did we play? Oh, we played Swifty. Wait, who did we play?
man.
Who did we play? What's the other S team?
M&S Holes.
No, who
They're
did we
also
play
good
last
teams.
week? No, but who
Jeez.
did we play last week? My team.
You play nice first pitch swing, nice catch.
Zolta with the liner to second base. Who did we play? What's the other S team? The Swifty and
You
was the
started the season off
first game of the season?
against AB Saka's team. That's
Yes.
Shim Shady.
Shimshade.
I think they are probably gonna, the way it looks. I don't think anything could happen. They can make trades, but the way the team is currently constituted, I think the 2 teams that are odd men out are Shim Shady and Hillel.
Yes.
I don't think Shimshidi has
I
enough
don't know.
bats.
I would give Shimshidi
It's gonna be a
equal
dog
with almost
right.
Foamrollers here.
So it's gonna be a dog fight between Shimshidi and the Foamrollers.
Right, exactly. To get that last playoff spot, maybe.
Yeah. Well, 2 teams don't make it, so
Right. So Hillel, we would count as the.
Hillel, I'm counting out no matter what.
Exactly.
Hence their team name 1.5.
And I would say I agree with you. But from what I've seen so far, I think Foamrollers or
You know what's funny?
Shimshidi.
1.5 is like 1.5 years away of actually becoming good.
Why is their team name called 1.5?
Because on the
Why is it-
pre-season show, I made the over/under for wins for them 1.5.
That is
It
funny.
really pissed them off, and they said, "Oh yeah, our team name's 1.5."
That's Al Zolka with the fly out to first base. That's interesting. I was wondering why they were 1.5.
So
Do you think they still will get over 1.5?
I might lower it to a half,
Right.
just the fact that I don't have the bats.
I think I will give them the 1 win. No, I could see them coming
No,
up with a
no,
win.
no. All seriousness, I'm not BSing. You got to make that
That's
scoop at
the
first
problem.
base.
That's the problem. But
Gotta make
also
that
again
scoop.
a little error, right?
That's an error. Yeah, that's an
So
error
what
on the
do?
first. That's an error on the shortstop on the low throw.
So,
But whatever, just write E.
But do I do like the single?
Sketch, just write E.
E?
E and write shortstop. Just try SS because I don't even know what the hell's going. All right, here's the guy that Stephen
I don't know if it's
Gindy.
throwing or it's not.
Here's the guy that Stephen Gindy opted to take as a 13th man. And
David Trem?
the reason why he took him is because last year David Trem was a big part of him winning the World Series. He was one of those guys that played a really good third base. And shows how, wow, there you go. Wow, nice play, third baseman. He went the other way, hit the ball on a line, and he was right there for the grab. David Trem makes out.
So what were you gonna say? 13th player, David Trem.
So he picked him because he was one of the guys that actually helped him get to the World Series last year. And he's one of the reasons they won the World Series
So
last
just
year.
to be clear, he wasn't drafted,
He wasn't drafted. He was
but
the
he
13th
was still
pickup.
put on the team, and he's starting and he's hitting
Yes.
both games.
So they have a deep squad. They do.
It's interesting. So that's interesting to say. Who'd he pick over him that is starting and
So
batting?
our guy, I
that's
think
not
guys,
starting
I
and
think
batting?
guys are missing tonight. I
Okay.
believe.
So
Which
that's
is why we have the sub rule of no subs.
right.
Next man up. Everyone's good enough to play. You
So
saw that
could
last
also
night.
help with 13 guys.
You saw that last night against you guys. They're missing Jackie Haber,
Yes.
and they were missing Ray Estes for the first game.
Yeah.
Their entire defense had to move everywhere. It put Joe Greenberg at short center field, and he made a difference over there.
He actually played
Great.
much better than I thought he was going to play. I think he had a lot of tough balls. I actually think short center is a really tough
He
position.
made a nice diving
Definitely
stop
not
with
an
the
easy
bases
position.
loaded.
Not an easy position.
Listen, if you play it like a deep shortstop, you're an infielder.
Right.
That's really what you are. And,
But most guys who play short center are second basemen.
unless you're Steven Shalhoub.
Right. That's true. I
Which-
play with Steven Schultz.
What is Steven Shalhoub doing at short center field? It makes no sense. So I think that you got to turn the page. Next year, he will definitely be drafted as a shortstop.
I actually like that he plays short center because he's changing the short center position
Yeah,
where
but-
guys might actually go out for it because there is a lot of shortstops in the league. Who is he going to play over shortstop next year?
It's a good question. There are guys. It's about based on where he gets picked. If he gets picked in the first round, then you could draft around it, thinking I could put him at short and stack the outfield. Depends on how the draft is. Every year the draft has different talent in it.
True.
So it could definitely play out. And I think he, this is his third year in the league. He won 2 championships playing short center, and right now he's
on his way for
He's on his way for a third in 3 years. So obviously he's doing something.
Maybe
right.
that's right. Keep him at short center.
But
It
I
seems
thi-
to be working.
And you know what? Between you and me, I agree with that. But I'm just telling you, I know I'm inside the psychological head of Steven Shalhoub, and I know he wants to move.
Oh, of course. I play next to him. I know he wants to be there. He wants to play. He's eager for it.
And he's good enough to play it. So
Is he in the nightly game?
he actually had business trips, and he's slotted as the same player as John Eliezer. So the games that Eliezer is not there, he's actually the spot for him.
On the top of the fourth here, what happened in the first game? Is this the first batter?
Top of the 4th inning, scores 2-0 Foamrollers.
What did Cerulli do?
Popped out.
First batter of the inning popped up. There's not that much to do highlights for it, which is why.
It's been kind of dead on the batting side.
Oh, and he can hang on. And Jabba takes one to the gut.
I heard that he used to have a gut.
Yeah, no, that's what happens. Maybe when he had the gut, that ball gets lost in the belly button.
You know, some catchers tend to be on the heavier side.
There's a hot
It's a nice
shot.
hard hit.
Nice play. Oh, wow, what a throw.
Stephen Gindy, who? Is that Stephen Gindy?
Damn.
Stephen
That's-
Gindy,
no,
who?
that's Who's that? Who's that? Oh, it's Ruby.
Ruby.
Whoa.
I'm good for those watching. I'm good.
Jabba said he's okay. It's a great play by Ruby.
I made a mistake here.
Ruby Saka. Why, in the wrong inning?
Yeah, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's good. Say again? He does look like Osama.
Just put the hat on.
Oh, very cool. JoJo.
Yeah.
Here's a hot shot. Fielded by Jackie. And listen, they got a really deep team. They have shortstops all over the infield. Even a guy that we didn't mention.
Hillel, but just not, just a little missing, like you said. They're just younger. You
But
know?
look at their infield. You have Ruby playing short center, obviously doing a good job. You have guys like Jackie Cohen, usually plays third base, and Morty Shrem, who's a shortstop, who's a rookie in this league. He's just playing second base, minding his own business. So, and then Stephen Gindy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So they're really deep at the
He's riding
infield
the bench
position.
for a little bit.
So Stephen Gindy benched himself because he realizes he can against Hillel.
They
So he
have a
said,
good
might as well.
defense, But I think they need to tighten up on the offense.
Yeah, they do. They need to buckle down. I think they still came into this game a little lax, thinking, we got this. And you know what? They're keeping Hillel in the game by not exploding. It's only a 2-0 game. But just from what I'm seeing from Hillel, they're not going to score a lot of runs. Because if you look at what this Hillel team did in this year's high school league, in the Yeshiva League, they won 1-0 games. And they're going up against these 18-year-olds.
Right.
It's a different ball game over here.
I'm having a tough time putting my finger on it, but they're doing everything right. But it just doesn't seem to be enough.
They're missing a bat. I think they're missing a big
Doesn't
bat.
seem to be
It's
enough.
funny, who's hitting the ball hardest on their team? Bernie Pindek. Bernie Pindek's the
Yes.
one guy that's not on the team. He's
Oh, he's
he's on their team.
Oh,
He was the
on
pickup.
Hillel team.
Bernie Pindek was another undrafted guy that saw an open spot and he jumped on the opportunity to play
Was
in
he
the
on
league.
their Hillel team?
No, he was actually on Stephen Gindy's Stephen Gindy's Gonzaga Bulldog team last year that won the World Series.
Yeah, so he has, if anything, he has the most experience. He should be
100%.
guiding this team.
And he's not that type of personality though. He's a hitter. You see him talking to guys on the bench right now. I'm looking at it, but he's not that vocal. He just wants to come play and leave. But I guess he's going to have to grow a pair of balls and do that.
So who do we have up here?
And Morty Shrem
Morty Shrem.
also is the same age as
Related
all these
to
Hillel
David
boys.
Shrem?
No relation.
No relation.
Ground ball to third. Picks it up, fires, cross the diamond, and he can't make the scoop. And Shrem makes a turn, and he's at second base, and he's safe under the tag. That's the benefit of Troy being out there behind the pitcher's mound.
Was that double, right?
The error.
You should
Low
ask Troy
throw.
if he was safe before the throw.
He did.
He was.
He would have been out on.
He would've been out.
Yeah, Scoopy was out.
Yeah, that's an error. What do we got? Runner on second for another young kid, Adon Cohen. The more I realize it, the more I realize how. Runner on second for another young one, Adon Cohen. Back-to-back 18-year-olds on the Foamrollers squad. Foul tip. How many out?
No outs. That was the first batter.
Or this is the top of the fourth?
Top of four. No, top fifth.
Top five?
Yeah.
This game's moving.
Top five.
Yes. It's
Adon Cohen. Bloops.
Safari.
There for the catch, one away.
He looks good out there.
All right, leadoff man's up.
Center fielder, right?
Yeah, he looks good. He's the best player, I think.
That's
Anthony.
yeah. Where's I got Teddy Braha's not here.
Oh, he's on this team also?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. It's good for them. He'll be good for them.
Maybe they'll get their one win.
Yeah. If he was here this week, that would have helped him actually a lot.
100%. And then Anthony goes to left.
Yeah. He's just
Runner
the
on
experience
second, one
also.
away. It's 2-0 in the fifth inning. Hitting team. Runner on second.
Aaron.
Runner on second.
Aaron. Aaron.
Aaron, yeah.
Runner on second.
Troy's settled down.
We're in a tightly contested ball game. It's 2-0. Hot shot, third, Fields, fires, slings it, got him.
That's
Trent goes to third,
go!
and that's
Go,
the
go, yes,
inexperienced one and a half. You
kills,
can't make that throw across the diamond. You got to eat that ball. 3-0, and that's what they're going to have to learn. That's growing pains right there for 1.5. 3-0 Foamrollers.
Yeah, come back to the mic.
Say again?
Come back to the mic.
All right, I'm back on the mic now. Okay, so you see it right there, folks. That throw was a great play by the third baseman. Threw it across the diamond. These are longer bases than they ever played with. It's 65 feet. And then you got to eat the ball as a first baseman. He tried to. That's an RBI fielder's choice. You want to call it, I guess. Oh no, it's an error. No, it's an error on the throw. It's not an RBI. Out. Throwing error. No RBI credited, but you have to give an RBI because. Whatever. So give him the RBI.
RBI.
That was a similar pitch where he got called strike 3 on.
As we expected, the 1.5 squad.
And he throws his bat out against it, and he's 0 for 3 on the night, and you know that first at bat is in his head. So there you go. So once again, the inexperienced Hillel squad makes that throw across the diamond. Run scores because of it, and that's what they're going to have to learn.
You know what I noticed also, Sam, is that the bases might be a little far from them. They are not reaching to first base a little bit. 2 errors to first.
So there's not a lot of base runners in general this game. There's not really enough to put, set a barometer on that.
Right.
There's only like how many 7 base runners all game between both teams. So but again, I know he's going up against a weak squad, but Eddie Harari is throwing a shutout.
He is.
You
So what do
only
we got,
could
3-0?
3-0. You only can pitch to your competition you're facing.
I mean, the game is out there for Hillel to take, but
I think that third run actually
a little too much.
puts
right?
it at a distance for them.
And I kind of think that says it for the season.
Yeah,
If
they're
you
gonna-
can't think they can get 3 runs
I
in
don't.
a game,
But did
then
you
it's
see?
going to be tough for them.
Did
to
you
win
see the
game.
bookmakers over/under and how many runs they're going to score and all that stuff?
Did not.
Didn't give them much of a chance either. So unless they prove us wrong, we're going to have to keep on with this notion.
So who exactly decides the point system in the books?
So we have a professional bookmaker. He used to ask to be remain anonymous, but since he actually interviewed and actually got the job at the Monmouth racetrack, this is a 100% factual story.
Wow.
But they said you have to work on Saturday, and he said I'm not going to do it. I'm keeping Shabbat. But Jimmy Malach actually was the guy. So
And now that it's legal, I think it's
that's what happened.
Right.
It was legal. They interviewed. They loved him. They brought him in.
can't work on
And he
Saturday.
said I'm not working on Saturday. They said it's the #1 gambling day of the year of the week, and we can't do that.
And tell the viewers, how could they all place bets?
So if you all want to place bets, you all have my email address. 1 second, ground ball, nicely played by Gindi.
Wow.
Stretched and
Ooh.
kept his foot on the bag. That's a great play. Is that little Zolta at first base? What a stretch.
Wow, a left fielder.
Damn.
A left fielder playing first base.
This just shows what kind of team this is. They're all willing to chip in and do what they have to do. Stephen Gindi was bailed out. Would have been a throwing error right there. He was out. Yeah, but he has a better angle than anybody.
We are in the bottom of the 6th here.
It's 5th.
Sure?
No.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I think it's bottom of the 5th.
Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes.
Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Sam, Mocas said to put a wide angle on the thing.
Why? It looks
I didn't use it last night.
You can't see first base.
Yeah, they can't.
All right. Tell him next inning I'll work on
The
it.
liner up the middle.
Oh no, Morty Shrem. That's an error.
It looks like he got hit in the head also.
No, I think he's BSing. And Ike Batesh
Like you could touch him.
might be taking the title of Meathead from JoJo Saruya.
Like you could touch. That was he safe?
He was safe. Yeah, it was an error. Error of the second
No,
baseman.
but he, like, okay.
E. It's a runner, yeah.
Just tell me E every time it happens, okay?
No, I said Ike Batesh might be called Meathead. Give him a runner right now. Right runner.
What?
Right runner and right one. They use their first runner.
We're waiting on that.
Where do I write that? Where do I write that?
On the bottom of the book or the top of the book, wherever you have space. Write runners and write 1. That's their first runner.
All right, every time there's an error, just say like E. So there's no. I don't know what you're calling errors in that.
That's a ground ball, tailor-made.
I don't know if you're calling the guy safe because he got there in time, though, you know?
Oh, but that's a again. He gloved it, threw it wide. Either way, it's an error.
Even if he runs and gets there first?
If he gloves it and decides to run,
No. The runner.
swing and a
If
miss.
the runner gets there before the throw.
Oh, this is the guy.
If he gloves it cleanly, then I'll call it a base hit.
But even if he doesn't, if
If it's infield hit,
it's
it's
up to
infield hit.
the
You're right.
umpire's discretion
Yeah, it's
whether
if-
he would have been safe or not.
So if it's an infield hit and that's what the official scorer does, he sees it's going to be a hit. He sees it's going to be a hit. Wow, I never saw that before in my life. That ball actually hit the lip of the fence and wrapped around it. That was absurd. Nice throw, JoJo. It's the best throw of the year. Me too.
I don't know who put in these names, but
That's the kid. English?
no, not English.
Hillel graduate?
I don't know if I'm going to be sending my kids there anymore after seeing this scores chart.
This is your future, ladies and gentlemen. Eddie Harari, he really has been relatively pitching free and easy, and he's realized he doesn't have to dial up. He's not throwing hard like I see him pitch in the morning leagues, and he's seeing these guys. If they want to beat me, beat me.
And he definitely knows he has the defense behind him.
Oh, that's what a smart pitcher does.
Yes.
That's a weak
I
round
love that.
ball,
Two
fielded,
round there.
touches second for 1.
Nice
Nice scoop
stop.
by Albert Zolta.
He switches position.
That's unbelievable. You know, Albert Zolta is probably the most
left
versatile player I've ever seen because in this league alone, he played a Gold Glove caliber right, a Gold Glove caliber left, a Gold Glove caliber second base, and now first base. So it used to be DT had that
Utility
spot.
player.
No, he's not utility though.
I'm saying
Because
he's good at every position.
if you need him, put him anywhere in a pinch, he'll get the job done. But not just get the job done.
Would you
He's-
compare him to Ronald Torres on the Yankees?
no, he's much better than that.
Think so?
Because he plays star level defense. Remember when DT had that title?
He could play everywhere.
So he's better than that.
It's a big statement.
And he earned it. He's a World Series champion in last year's Spring League. Ferrari might be getting tired, so we can't discount that either.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Looks like he lost the strike zone a bit. Oh, he's swinging at a pitch by his eyes. And that's where the kids are doing him a favor.
Who we got up here? Ralph Adas? Ralph Adas. The bottom of the fifth.
Bottom 5, 3-0 foam rollers. Adis with the bat on his shoulder, literally. And that's the pitch he swung at last pitch.
Sam, you know what I noticed? The left side is so deep that it's actually better to be standing over there because last night Mike was calling a lot of high on
I hear that. Hi, pop
We
up.
did, right? You saw that.
Jabba, oh no! Oh, that can't happen. There literally was 3 inches space between the catcher and the pitcher, and somehow, some way, it landed between them. Someone's got to take control.
I think that pitcher on that one has to get out of the
Yeah,
way.
I think that's Eddie Harari's ball. He's got to make the call on the catch. He's got to throw away the catcher because it's easier for him to come in. That is the pitcher's ball. He's got to be more vocal out there. Again, that comes with age.
Sam, why don't you give us a little background on the pitcher?
I got to record. Say again?
Why don't you give us a little background on the pitcher?
I will when it's not first and second. How many out? He's actually a shutout to
Sorry. There is 1 out. 2 outs.
first and second, 2 out. The bottom of the 5th. Game 1. Oh, and he just missed. Harari got squeezed on that one. There's a strike. Stephen Ginny trying to get into the mind of the batter. Takes a cold strike too. See, this is the Harari that I know. Just now, the last 2 pitches,
Pumping in the strike zone.
he's throwing it hard, throwing it in. Tough to hit that pitch. And when he's going strong, he has that riser. That one right there. Oh, and he doesn't get the call. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom 5. 3-0 Foam Rollers. Harari trying to get out of a jam. Weak round ball. Gindy fields, goes the easy way, and they get out of it. And we go to the 6. It's 3-0 Foam Rollers. You wanted the background on the pitcher? I'll tell you the background on the pitcher. He actually was the Shayet Torah pitcher a few years back, and I believe they won the World Series with him on the mound.
In this league?
And no, in the Yeshiva League, like 2-3 years ago. This year he pitched in the Spring League in the morning, and he had a very good season. His team went to the playoffs. Defense behind him was sloppy, but he pitched well. I watched him pitch. And he approached me, said, I want to play in the night league. And I said, before I say yes, let me watch this kid 4 times to make sure he can handle it. And as you can see, he can handle it. He's a lot better than a lot of the lower end pitchers in the league. Like he's a perfect example of, he's the middle of the pack right now, but he has the stuff if he grows into his body to be top. He just had to work on that secondary and third pitch. Again, Ancona, for the most part, is actually pitching a good game as well. He only gave up 3 runs. We're here in the 6th inning. And, his offense, it might be the story of their season, is not giving him much to work with.
What was the over on there?
Let's go, Sam. Fix the lens.
The lens is NG? Hold on, let me fix
Can't see first base here.
the over, under, I'll give it to you in a minute.
They want you to make it wide.
Why? It's so you can see first base and third base. Can't see neither.
They got Seferati up, top of the 6.
Joe has 2 walks on this game so far.
He
2
does.
at-bats and 2 walks.
And not one swing. He is just
Looks like he's
looking
about to get walked again.
ball after ball. They do not want to touch this guy.
Throw everything inside. To be honest, I don't blame him.
Yeah, honestly, that's my strategy also. Just put him on base.
Were you back here
What?
on that 1-2 pitch? Or
It was
2-2
inside, a
pitch?
little inside.
It was inside?
A little inside.
Yeah,
It looked close.
inside.
It looked close. It was in?
Inside, yeah. It's close. Good pitch to pitch.
I think,
Ooh, I think that's the first strike
He actually called all day, right?
It was a
he
little
pitched to Seferati.
Yes, he walked on 8
There you
pitches.
go. There's another
Here we go.
3-1
We're
count.
looking at another walk here.
So you're going to get a third walk in 3
3-1
at-bats?
And we got a
First swing, and he lines out to short center.
Oh, you got color commentary.
Missy Yakubovich.
Barbecue? You see what?
It could be
see
brought
what?
to you by Sage and Suri Barbecue Service.
Sage. You see what?
Yakubovich.
I was told this guy has some wheels on him.
This guy, from what I remember last year, he's definitely behind you.
All right, someone pull out YouTube so you can see if I fix the lens right now.
Gotcha.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to make it a wide angle. Sorry, Mocas.
So the 11 viewers.
No, what are you talking about?
Can you see?
Oh no, 99. Sorry.
Dude.
What is it, like 5-second delay?
Oh, Sammy almost got killed this
All right,
time.
I'd rather be facing this way then.
Well, we have like a 5-second delay so we can bleep out the,
Yeah.
No, we purposely. Is it better?
No, you're going to totally
No,
block
it's
it.
blurred.
Now you got 12. Bumped up the rate.
Block the whole thing.
Got another walk.
How about now?
Sam, he
Didn't
might not
update
be
on
that
this yet, so-
speedy if they're using a runner.
Hold on. Sorry, guys.
It's definitely like you can see the,
Is it better?
you can see first base. Move out of the way. Yeah, you can see third base now.
All right, guys. I
Yeah,
hope
much
that's
better.
better.
But it's still there's a little glare, but it's alright.
We got
Runner? First runner.
Yeah, wait.
First of 2.
Nice pitch.
we got 1 out, man on first.
We're in the top of the 6th. Hot shot. Nicely gloved by Saruya. Flips the second for 1. High throw to first.
Who is the shortstop? Sam, who is the shortstop?
Saruya. What's going on, D? You look so beautiful. Well, you know, we're honored to have and the privilege to have David Harari here in YouTube Live. David, please step up to the microphone so we can talk about it.
Oh, I can't combine.
No, okay. Dave.
How we doing, boys? How
Dave,
many
I
watches
need you to start talking. We have a lot of people watching. Just don't sound like an idiot.
All right.
There's a 5-second delay, which doesn't get bleeped out though.
Is there?
David Harari
What's the score? What's going on?
scores
out
3-0 Foam Rollers, and Hillel just can't score runs. Their defense is really it's okay. It's not
Okay.
bad.
Okay.
They're not making any errors, but they're not really getting challenged.
there? It's gonna fall. No.
No, they make all the plays, but the foam rollers never really challenged them at all.
All right, what inning are we in?
We're in the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0.
Bottom of the
So
6th.
Ancona's pitching pretty good. To me, their first big mistake is a mental mistake. They're playing their left fielder way too deep, and Nathan Zolta hit a 2-run base hit because their left fielder was on the warning track on a bases loaded. I think it was bases loaded.
What do you, like a line drive shot?
It was one of those fly balls. If they were playing normal distance, it probably would have been a catch. So, and that did them in right away. And then
How are they? So they're not hitting.
wait, and then their other run they scored, it was a great play by the third baseman, threw the guy out at first base, and then there was a runner on third, going to third from second, and what happened was the first baseman, Charles E. Soria, very inexperienced, tried to throw to third base and get him out, airmailed the throw. You can't make that throw, you got to eat the throw. And then the guy scored, and that's the only 3 runs they have. And then offensively, they just never had, they had one inning they had first and third, and they just didn't do anything with it. But other than that,
Did they look nervous up there?
I don't think they're nervous. I just think they're a little bit overmatched.
And like I said earlier in the game, they're doing everything right. They just don't seem
Oh,
like
Jordy,
they have
I didn't
enough.
even know Jordy's near me. What's up, man?
Of course I'm watching. You guys are hitting shit. You guys aren't hitting. Gotta hit. I said fundamentally.
You guys got to hit. They're giving you this game. Giving you this game.
There's no business there.
You guys got to hit though. You're giving you this game.
Batter up, batter up.
You're not going to get a lot
I
of
gotta
games with
say
low
right
score
off
like
the bat,
this.
I'm not a fan of this umpire behind the pitcher.
So you're not the first
Not the
person to
first.
say that. And
I'm
Stephen
not a
Gindy got called out on strikes for the first time in his career.
Wow.
On a pitch that was 6
I'm
inches
not
on
a
the
fan.
outside part of the
This
strike.
is it kind of gives it like a women's softball. kind
So
of feel.
his rationale when I spoke to him about it was college rules with one umpire. I stand here, I have the best view at the plate. And if he says that, you got to respect him. If he thinks he gets the best view of balls and strikes over there, you got to let him do his thing.
And we had a controversial play at second base yesterday, which is very hard
I don't
for
think
the
it was so
home umpires
controversial.
to-
I actually think he was safe at second.
I don't think it was so controversial.
I saw his hand
I'm
get
not
in
gonna
there.
into it now.
How's,
But I was
I
on
thought
the,
he was
I was
good.
on the
Let's
field.
let's get into it. How about that?
Listen, I'm on the field. I would be glad to say if I really thought he was safe, but Marcus stumbled. It took a while for him to get there, but he clearly got to the base.
So
first.
that's your vantage point. Mine, standing on the first base line, I saw the stumble, and I saw Ike's hand get in there. So
right. But you on the first baseline. You're blocked by the runner.
no,
a
I
little
wasn't.
bit.
I was actually a perfect angle.
But coming from the third baseline on the field a little bit, I could see it perfectly. The base.
Listen, either way, it was so bang bang. You can't really get that
It
man.
was.
the umpire.
It was.
Ball bobbled.
Listen, Ruby Saka, that was the first time he bobbled the ball today. He actually made a really nice play last inning. Their infield defense, like I said before, is airtight. You have Morty Shrem at second base, Ruby Saka now at second base. Last 2 innings, Stephen Gindy pulled himself to give Jackie Cohen the opportunity to play
How's
shortstop.
Jackie doing?
Great, not making it. He
He
didn't
was
skip a
fine
beat.
today.
No one's hitting, but everyone's playing
No,
good.
no, no. I know
Foamrollers
he was,
D was
Oh yeah,
pretty
so let's
solid.
get into it. Jackie Cohen actually was into a little bit of a car accident earlier this morning. I could show you guys images. Car got
Yes, there were
semi-totaled. It was pretty bad, and he was questionable going into tonight's game. But
That's a nice hit.
and that ball, hitting team,
He's
get
in front
that.
of it, though.
This guy has some flashes of.
Who's the best player on this?
Some
team?
So this is the kid right here, Marty Anteby, is the guy who hit the walk-off against the other Yeshiva League team in the World Series in the bottom of the extra innings. So
And they won the World Series.
and they won the World Series on his walk-off hit. But again, the story of their team, it was 1-0. They're not scoring
They're
runs.
not hitting.
If they're going to rely on him for walk-off hits, they're not
I
going
gotta
to get
say,
it done in this league.
looking over at the bench, you could tell they're a high school team. Looking over at the bench, they're all standing up. Nobody's sitting down. They're all cheering on their teammates from the gate.
But that's a good thing.
No, that is, but you know, you don't really see that with the others.
You see everyone, yeah, look at the other team right now. They're sitting on the bench, chewing seeds.
Yeah, having a leg.
Because you were hitting right the whole
Nice
time.
Ground
shot,
ball.
passing.
No, but the
Nicely
first at-bat
played
was bad.
again.
Right.
Ruby Saka playing a Gold Glove short center field.
They can't go deep.
But again, Ruby Saka boneheadedly went to the bench. He thought the inning was
Back
over.
to the umpire. I know in the chat, Raymond was actually very happy. He said we should have all the umpires be doing it.
So
I'm not sure if you
it's a
could
mixed
hear that.
bag. It's a mixed bag. People are liking it. My brother
I'm
likes
not a
it.
fan, especially as you know, catching one game this year, each matchup. I like when the umpire is behind me. I don't get the call. I get to talk to him a little bit.
So
I get to
did
chat
he
to him
call
a
that
little bit.
Did he call that a
I
strike?
have no
Not
idea.
sure,
He
can't
looks
hear
like
him.
he's cold out
Can't
there.
hear
I
him.
mean, he might need a sweatshirt.
Who, the umpire?
The umpire.
Yeah,
It's
I
kind
need to
of
sweat a little bit.
pretty quiet also.
looks like he's just chilling. You could use a league probably. I think if Mike was out there, you'd have a league.
Of course.
This guy though does not look like he would take too much of the
He
Syrian
happens to be a
crap
likable.
that the other 6 teams would do on this
So
field.
again,
very
Dave,
legit.
this guy, his name is Troy. He actually, when YMSL this year, 2 weeks ago, had one umpire called as an umpire in the same spot.
Really?
Yep.
He did.
So, and this is the third time
And,
this
there,
season.
and it was a mixed bag from them as well.
Everyone has always gonna have a problem. Like you said.
Again, as a catcher, I feel that behind the plate. Ooh,
Oh,
nice
he
pitch.
struck
That's a
him out
beautiful
looking.
pitch.
Eddie Harari
No, that was a very nice.
made
pitch.
an amazing pitch on that.
That was gorgeous.
And you know, Harari's.
And you got his name right on the back, unless he spelled it a Y.
No, he
and you
spells
put
with a
in
Y, I
an
put it with an I,
Oh,
yeah.
did he really?
100%.
Get out of here.
I have no idea. So there's no spell check over here.
No, so for the guys that don't know, Sam always, I end my name with an I, and Sam always.
No, you don't. It's a Y.
Puts it as a Y.
There you go.
But it's not.
So again, I said this before. I'm going to reiterate this. The Hillel squad. Again, we know they're not so dangerous offensively,
I
but
know.
you only,
Trying to wait for a light,
you
but I
only,
left it in the car.
David, you only can pitch to your
Maybe a light?
competition, and Eddie Harari is doing his job. You can't ask for anything more. They haven't mounted nothing on.
Listen, but this is their first time in the league. This team, from what the only thing I've seen on the video was the pop up that the catcher somehow missed with the pitcher. I think the Hillel team was up.
Yeah, that was a pop-up that fell in between Jabba and Eddie, and Eddie should have took control. I agree with you.
That was the phone roll.
But no, yeah, that was Eddie Harari.
DC.
Again, and we're
This guy, let's see
top
this
seven?
guy pitch. Let me see. I've never seen
Top
this guy
seven.
pitch before. So
Right.
I'm gonna-
He throws
top seven.
perfect pitches. Meatballs.
Hey,
Yeah,
top
meatballs.
seven.
Speed
Meatballs
or
that no
meatball?
speed. Meatballs.
Like Freddie Hittery?
Nah, a little speed.
No. He's got pop to his pitches.
No, he's a good pitcher. Nothing wrong. Hittable.
You know what? The
He's bet-
umpire could be close. I'm actually pretty close though. It's a nice little breeze.
After you shambled Troy for looking cold,
No, but he's umping. I don't know.
Dave
You gotta-
suddenly
you gotta
gets
be into
itis
it a little
and
bit.
poked my eye out just now.
I definitely have the itis right now.
Top seven.
Top
But that would be
seven,
my only
3-0.
thing. Going back to him behind the plate, that would be my only thing with the umpire. As a catcher, I want to be able to talk to him and.
So that, you know,
try
that's
to-
funny. That's Stephen Gindy complaint, because I hate that he wasn't behind the plate. Because when he called me out on strikes, I couldn't yell at him. He wasn't close enough.
Exactly. So what are you gonna do? You just look at him and say, "You kidding me?" and walk to the.
Ground ball, fielded cleanly. Nice scoop, Charlesy Saruya.
Team.
All over.
That's not Patesh.
That's not Patesh.
First base. That's Charlesy Saruya.
It's Patesh.
Oh yeah. That's
Max's nephew.
yes.
So that's the only kid I would know on this team.
throws from the infielders.
Low throws because
How
they're
old are
not
these kids? 18. Wow.
18, 19.
Scary.
So
We're-
they're.
we're 13 years old.
You know, it's funny. I almost have a kids their age. No, I really don't.
What do you have? 7 now?
41.
41.
How-
And Max has like 53.
How many that I know of?
That's a nice pitch.
That pitch moved.
That was a nice pitch.
Yeah. He's
I'm waiting for you to come to
He's
me.
a camera hog, Stevie.
I'm trying to save the chat. They're complaining. Okay.
All right, so Ancona again.
Listen, I'm gonna say this team is definitely gonna get a win this year.
Do you think they're missing one of their best
They're
players?
gonna get a win.
They're missing in center field.
Wow.
Teddy
it's so money.
Ashkenaz?
No, they're missing Teddy Braha.
Teddy Braha.
And also on their team officially is Jojo
Teddy
Mamie
Braha.
and
Who's Teddy Braha?
Teddy Braha is the center fielder. That's what's his name's
Is that a
brother.
Richie Braha relation?
Last runner. And Morty Shrim, he's a very slick glove, and he claims he's a good hitter. So we have to actually see it.
I actually have seen him hit, but my, going into this year, I no longer evaluate players after suggesting
That's a
probably one.
bloop, right field, base hit.
He could have maybe dove for that too.
No, so
He
you know
could have
what?
dove for
The
that.
problem is if he dives for that and doesn't get it, it's a home run.
It's not a home run. It's a bloop.
You're right. It wasn't
Maybe
hit hard
it's second
enough.
and third if he gets up.
No, not
These are
maybe.
young guys.
All right, let me
This is what
record
you
over here.
expect
This
to
is
see over here.
right now. If Hadon Cohen, the son of A.B. Cohen, gets a base hit right now, that's it. It's 5-0. It's over.
Saw the throw? Yeah, no.
Ground ball.
He doesn't miss the throw.
A.B. Cohen, the pitcher's son.
Yeah.
You missed the throw. It almost hit your head.
What is this? Let's over here for them.
Hold on, ball.
This is live?
It's top 7. Everything's live. Everything's live.
This is the Cohen. This is another Cohen.
This is Michael's brother, Jackie's brother.
And there's more after him.
Yes.
There's more. Yeah, no, I know the other ones. Him, he was in Brooklyn this year also.
Yeah, he's a good player. He's a young kid, but he's a good player.
Oh, yeah, him, yeah.
2 on. We're in the 7th. How many out?
1 out. 1 out. Men on first and
2
second.
on, 1 out, top 7. 3-0 Foam Rollers. Looking for more.
Why doesn't he?
That ball's
Good
high.
call.
High upstairs.
He's got to come. What is it? 3-0.
No. 2 on, 1 out. Top 7, 3-0. Aharon Cohen takes ball 4, and the bases are loaded. Aharon to his older brother, Jackie. And a base hit right here. And Hillel, it would be way too much for them to climb back out of. Timeout! Timeout!
This just looks like it's too much for Hillel right here.
How many hits do they have today? Hello.
They're
Bases loaded, 1 out.
like
That's a
1 hit.
strike high, calls it.
And Harari's pitching a 1-hit game with all errors.
1 hit?
No, 2 hits.
Ooh, same pitch, same result,
No,
0-2.
sorry.
Jackie has to
Can't tell what
protect.
he marked here.
And he struck him out.
Go, come on.
Out of all 3, that was actually the one that was the most strike. And
Hey,
Jackie
you gotta
almost
watch
breaks the
the
live stream.
camera.
Well, they must stick it out.
Steven, hi. How are you?
Abe, bring
Now you won't. Now you won't
Bases
even
loaded,
look.
2 out.
Abe, bring left in, Abe. Bring left in line. Line, one left.
No. He's
Bases
gonna hit a
loaded,
bullet
2
right,
out for
right
the
back at the
captain.
umpire.
Center.
Take strike 1. That was a nice pitch by Ancona.
4 seconds. Time.
Time is called and
Dude, I don't like that either. You call time. You can't even stick out a hand. Nothing. Jimmy would have a hard time talking about that. Jimmy
would
with his
dance.
hands up every swing.
Bases loaded, 2 out. Top 7, 3-0. The captain looking for more. Ball just
I
missed.
think if he called it a strike, Steven would have flipped out.
Yeah.
No, that was over his head.
Ancona trying to keep his
That's a
team in the
strike.
game.
That's a nice pitch.
That's a nice pitch right
Very
there from
nice.
Ancona.
Again, I don't know why
Anything
Steven's
close.
not a little bit more aggressive here.
Anything
It's
close.
loaded. You have a
He's
lead.
out on all day. No, he hasn't.
Upstairs.
Steve has 1K, 2 outs.
2-2, 2 out. Bases loaded. Top
I
of the
see him
7.
going to right field. On the
Rollers
nice
up
little
3-0.
bloop. Nice little bloop here.
They don't know.
Nice shot to right.
Goes the other way.
Nice
Oh,
play.
and he makes the play at second.
Nice play.
And we go to the bottom of the 7th, and
So
1 and a
that's
half
gap on that one?
has 3 outs to play with.
All right, listen. Tell you the truth, 3-0.
They're not hitting, I told you.
But the problem is
Gibney
3-0.
still hasn't got on
to
base
every
yet.
other team is like this is like 12.
Yeah, Steven's 0 for the day.
He is 0 for 4.
But you know, the first at bat was I can't blame him.
But he also
Strikeout.
just swung at a ball, I believe 3-1.
You know what? But when he expands the zone the way he did, it ruins your at bat. I'm watching Steven swing at pitches that he never swings at because there's always a ball, and these balls are being called strikes. But you know what? Eddie Harari's also working with that and making it stand up.
Thank God, bro. Yeah, I'm good, man.
Up to him.
I'm back.
Welcome to Bjorn.
I know. Well, I took a year off.
I know.
I did the nice Brooklyn thing this year, but depending on how Sammy does, I may be staying there.
Whoa.
See what happens.
Sammy, that's a big one.
Sammy.
Lil Z, I'll see you next year, buddy.
Yeah.
That's that first round pick you're talking about.
No.
Nah.
Yeah.
Depends how I do this year.
No.
Nah.
You don't even know what I'm
I'm
talking
a
about.
9th round pick over here.
Wait till you see the fireworks.
I can't wait. I'm expecting great.
Expect more.
All right.
I have more than one firework up my sleeve.
I'm very excited. Listen, I enjoy getting home early. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of the big
I
things.
enjoy being showered by 11:40.
Yeah, whatever.
Brooklyn is
Fine,
back.
You know,
See what
tough team,
happens.
it's hard to show up. I don't know, like a bad team. Yeah, I know.
Wow, so you got them making noise now on the bench.
That's
Little
what they call
Atlanta
noise.
Braves.
They're making
What do they
noise.
call this in Atlanta?
That's the
I should know
tomahawk.
this
The
as
tomahawk
a
chant.
Tomahawk.
Oh, you love
I
it?
used to hate that as a
What are
kid.
you doing? You
Always
used to go?
met some
It
Braves.
reminds me of Chipper Jones torturing you guys.
What?
Ray probably loved it. Freaking guys on cloud 9 with the Mets right now.
Where's that pitch?
Whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. We just did the video for the
I don't know.
I don't know where
It's
that
for the
was. It's
team
very
also,
hard to tell with
so-
this umpire. Not much reaction there.
He has more personality than a dead
You're gonna
fish.
win.
Nice.
No, anyway.
Oh,
First ball misplayed by Ruby
what is that?
Saka.
That's a hit. That's got
Give it a hit.
That's
Give it a
a
hit.
hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was degree of difficulty hit.
Yeah, it was
Yeah, it's
tough.
up the
The ball
middle.
bounced right there. And
Game 1 of 1.5 season. The tying runs in the on-deck circle in the bottom of the 7th, down 3-0.
Birdie Pindek with 2 hits on the game.
Pindek
Bernie Pinbeck. I thought he was older. This
The
guy.
veteran on the team,
Nice
and it's a
little
hot shot left field. And it's
Drives,
Nussi's
base hit.
first ball in like 5 innings, and the tying run steps to the plate. And Saruya, possibly their best hitter, steps to the plate. And this Halal squad has flair for the dramatics.
This is why we put you here. Keep going, man. Okay.
Listen, I could see this team really winning something.
Anything could happen. We know that here in M&S. It's first and second, nobody out. 3-0 lead for Foamrollers. Halal making a little bit of noise right now. Let's see if we have anything to be concerned about. Ground ball, first pitch swinging. Gindi goes the easy way, one out. Sure out, gets the lead man, one away. But they could not have him swing at that first pitch on that low one. That's again, veteran with age comes veteran experience, and I don't think you'll see a kid like that do that in a few years.
I think it's just on.
Oh, that's that.
No, that's something separate. This is live.
on live.
People are
Flying
watching.
run.
I watched
listening.
this last night from yeah.
Keep it
well,
touch.
You got a
We know he has
look,
power, and that
12
left
people.
center field gap is wide open.
Tells me 50. Game is 96 minutes.
now without the 10.
people.
You lost two.
Yeah, but it's not about now. It's about who watches it after. You see, I see the analytics.
100%. Sucks to watch live all the time.
Would have loved to
2
got
on,
the
1 out.
It's been on for 96 minutes already?
High fly ball, Seferati there for the catch, 2 away.
All right, so 3-0.
Listen, they started off with back-to-back base hits.
3-0
After
to
that,
this team is
weak
like
ground
12-0.
ball, and then a weak fly ball. Listen, I thought they had something in them, but 2 immature at-bats after the first 2 guys got on base.
Immature. 11.
Foamrollers are 1 out away of starting the
left
season
field.
1-0.
Crazy.
First pitch swinging, easy play, game over, and as expected, 1.5 gets shut out. Final score 3-0. All right, guys, I'm ready to start whenever you are.
I got a Christian also.
What do you do for the next game? Just flip the page?
Yeah.
Over here, let them give you a line-up and stuff.
All right, guys, I'm going to press stop over here.
I'm here, boys. We're echoing them. I don't care. I'm not leaving. Let's go.